Ever think about how something as simple as like a tiny electrical zap could actually help manage chronic pain?
Hmm.
It might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie,
Yeah.
but our deep dive today is all about the potential of electrical stimulation,
Right.
specifically for rheumatoid arthritis.
Interesting.
And get this,
Okay.
we're talking about research that goes back decades.
Wow.
So
Okay.
could this be a viable option for you or someone you know?
Well, it's really fascinating how the research in this area has evolved over time. And yeah, we'll definitely be diving into that historical context today.
Okay, so we're taking a deep dive into 3 sources today,
Okay.
all focusing on electrical stimulation and rheumatoid arthritis.
Sounds good.
We've got a 2002 Cochrane review,
Okay.
a blog post from Orium's Fit.
Orium's Fit?
Yeah, they're an Australian company
Right.
specializing in health and wellness products,
Okay.
including EMS devices,
I see.
and a Cochrane summary specifically on 10S.
Gotcha.
By the way, for those who haven't heard of them,
Yeah.
Cochrane reviews are known for their thoroughness and unbiased approach.
Right.
So we're in good hands,
I agree.
research-wise.
Absolutely. These are excellent resources for getting a well-rounded understanding of the topic.
Okay, so let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
First, a quick refresher.
Okay.
Rheumatoid arthritis, or
Mhm.
RA, is a chronic inflammatory disease
Right.
where your immune system mistakenly attacks your joints,
I see.
causing pain, stiffness, and difficulty moving.
Yeah.
So where does electrical stimulation come in?
Well, imagine using a device to send tiny electrical impulses to your muscles,
Okay,
almost like a little workout for them.
a little zap.
Yeah, and this stimulation can potentially strengthen muscles and improve their function, which is especially important for people with RA who often experience muscle weakness and atrophy.
So it's like giving those muscles a boost.
Exactly.
Okay, now let's talk about that 2002 Cochrane review,
Okay.
which looked at all the research up to that point on electrical stimulation for RA. They found only one study that met their strict criteria.
Hmm.
And even that one had limitations.
Oh, okay.
But here's the exciting part.
Right.
This study showed that a specific type of electrical stimulation called patterned ES led to significant improvements in grip strength and fatigue resistance in RA patients with hand muscle atrophy.
Wow. So it's important to note that this study focused on a small group of only 15 patients, but the results are certainly encouraging.
Yeah.
The fact that pattern ES showed a benefit over a more basic type of electrical stimulation suggests it's worth further investigation.
So what exactly is patterned ES and what makes it different?
So pattern ES is designed to mimic the natural patterns of muscle fatigue, which makes it more effective at stimulating muscle fibers and promoting strength gains.
I see.
Think of it like a personalized workout routine for your muscles,
Oh,
tailored to their specific needs.
that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this Cochrane review concluded that more research is needed to confirm these benefits. But let's switch gears for a moment and talk about Orium's Fit and their blog post on this same topic.
Sure.
They actually dive into this very same Cochrane review,
Okay.
highlighting some pretty impressive statistics about the improvements seen with patterned ES.
Interesting.
They report a 454% improvement in grip strength,
Wow.
a 59.97% improvement in pinch strength,
Okay.
and a 316% improvement in fatigue resistance.
Those are impressive numbers, but it is crucial to remember that they're based on a single study with a limited sample size.
Yeah.
However, it does provide further support for the potential of pattern DS in managing the debilitating effects of RA.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about context and taking these findings with a grain of salt.
Right.
It's also important to remember that Orium's Fit does sell EMS devices, so they have an interest in promoting the benefits of electrical stimulation.
Sure.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
We still have one more source to explore.
Okay.
A Cochrane summary focused on another type of electrical stimulation called TENS.
All right. So 10NS stands for transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation.
Okay.
And it's often used for pain management.
Mm.
What's interesting is that there are different types of 10S,
Okay.
each with its own way of delivering electrical stimulation and potentially different benefits.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
We've got conventional 10S or C10S,
Yeah.
acupuncture like 10SS or L10S, and burst 10S.
Okay.
Tell me more about these different types and what the research says about their effectiveness for RA.
Well, AL10S seems to be the most promising for pain relief.
Okay.
This Cochrane summary highlights that compared to a placebo, AL10NS shows potential in reducing pain intensity and even improving muscle power in people with RA, specifically in their hands.
So AL10S could be a double whammy.
Yeah,
Pain relief and improved muscle function.
exactly.
That's a pretty big deal for someone dealing with RA.
For sure.
What about the other types of 10S?
The research on C10NS is less conclusive, but there are indications that it might be beneficial for overall disease activity. Again, we need more standardized research to fully understand the effects of each 10NSS type and how they compare.
Yeah.
It's like having a toolbox with different tools, and we need to figure out which tool works best for each specific job.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
It makes me think that maybe the future of RA management isn't about finding one single solution,
Right.
but rather a combination of therapies tailored to each individual's needs.
Absolutely.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves again.
Okay.
Let's dive deeper into the specifics of 10NS and what makes each type unique.
Sure, each type of 10NS utilizes different frequencies and intensities of electrical stimulation, which is thought to impact its effectiveness. Understanding those nuances can help us tailor treatment approaches more effectively.
Okay, so we've got these different types of 10NS.
Uh-huh.
C10s, Al10s, and burst 10s.
Yeah.
Each with its own personality, so to speak.
Right.
Let's break down what makes them tick and what that means for someone living with RA.
Okay, so with C10NS, think of it as like a gentle massage for your nerves. It uses low-frequency electrical pulses to kind of stimulate the nerves and block pain signals from reaching the brain.
So it's like intercepting those pain messages before they can even cause trouble.
Exactly, and that's why it's often used for more general pain relief.
I see.
Now, AL10NS is a bit different.
Okay.
It uses higher frequency pulses
Mm.
that are thought to stimulate the release of endorphins.
Uh-huh.
You know, those feel-good chemicals in our brains.
So it's like tapping into our body's natural pain relief system.
Precisely. And because it targets endorphin release, AL10NS may be more effective for more intense or chronic pain like the type experienced with ALRA.
Okay, that makes sense. What about burst 10NS?
Right.
Where does that fit in?
Burst 10S is like a combination of the two.
Okay.
It delivers bursts of high-frequency pulses, which may offer a more powerful pain-relieving effect than C10S,
Mm.
but with a slightly different mechanism than AL10NS.
So it's like the superhero of 10S combining the best of both worlds.
You could say that, but of course more research is needed to confirm the specific benefits and applications of each type.
That's the constant refrain in research, isn't it?
Yeah,
Always more to learn.
always.
But for someone dealing with the daily challenges of RA, this research offers like a glimmer of hope.
Absolutely. It's like opening a door to a new world of possibilities.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to manage your pain, improve your muscle function, and maybe even slow down the progression of the disease,
Right.
all with a non-invasive, drug-free therapy like electrical stimulation.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. And
Yeah.
it really highlights the importance of staying curious and open to new approaches,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to managing chronic conditions.
I couldn't agree more. Sometimes the most unexpected solutions can be found in places we haven't even considered exploring.
Right.
It's like venturing off the beaten path and discovering a hidden gem.
Speaking of venturing off the beaten path, let's circle back to Orium's Fit for a moment. They seem to be at the forefront of this exploration, promoting the use of EMS devices as a potential tool for managing RA.
It's commendable that they're not only developing these products, but also actively engaging with the research and making it accessible to a wider audience through their blog.
Right. They're not just saying, hey, buy our product. They're
They're-
actually delving into the science and helping
Yeah.
people understand the potential benefits
Mm-hmm.
and whether or not you're interested in EMS devices. Their research digest is a great resource for anyone wanting to learn more about electrical stimulation and its applications.
It's a testament to their commitment to empowering individuals to take control of their health and well-being.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today.
Yeah.
We've talked about the different types of electrical stimulation, the research supporting their potential benefits for RA, and the importance of staying open to new possibilities.
Right.
What are some key takeaways for our listener, someone who might be hearing about this for the first time?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's crucial to understand that electrical stimulation isn't a cure-all.
Yeah.
It's not going to magically make RA disappear,
Right.
but it does offer a potential avenue for managing symptoms, improving function, and enhancing quality of life.
Right. It's about adding another tool to your toolbox, so to
Right.
speak.
Exactly.
And it's a tool that comes with minimal side effects compared to some of the medications used to treat RA.
Exactly, and that's a major advantage. It's also important to remember that the research on electrical stimulation for RA is still evolving.
Mm-hmm.
We need more studies, more data, and more standardized protocols to fully understand its potential and optimize its application.
That's always the caveat with research, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But even with those caveats, there's a sense of optimism here.
Yeah.
It feels like we're on the cusp of something truly transformative in the way we approach managing chronic conditions like RA.
I share that optimism. It's an exciting time to be in this field, witnessing these advancements and the potential they hold for improving people's lives.
But let's be realistic. Not everyone is going to jump on the electrical stimulation bandwagon.
Right.
Some people might be hesitant to try something new, especially if it involves electricity.
That's understandable. Change can be daunting, especially when it comes to our health.
Yeah.
But I would encourage anyone dealing with RA to at least have a conversation with their healthcare provider about electrical stimulation.
Right. It's about having an open mind and exploring all available options. Who knows, something you initially dismissed as too weird or too good to be true might turn out to be the key to unlocking a better quality of life.
Exactly. It's all about empowering ourselves with knowledge and taking an active role in our health journey. Sometimes that means stepping outside our comfort zone and trying something new.
And that brings us back to Orium's Fit and their mission of encouraging people to explore new possibilities for health and wellness.
Right.
Their EMS devices might not be for everyone, but their dedication to research and education is something we can all appreciate.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that we all have the power to make informed choices about our health and to seek out solutions that align with our individual needs and values.
So where do we go from here?
Okay.
What's the next step for our listener who's been on this deep dive journey with us?
Well, I would say the first step is to reflect on what we've discussed today.
Okay.
What resonated with you? What sparked your curiosity?
Right. And then do your own research.
Yes.
Dig deeper into the studies we mentioned, explore other resources, and talk to your healthcare provider.
It's about becoming an informed consumer of health information and making choices that feel right for you.
And remember, this is just the beginning of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The research on electrical stimulation for RA is ongoing, and new discoveries are being made all the time.
That's right.
Stay curious, stay informed, and never stop exploring the possibilities for better health.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's like we've given our listener a treasure map,
Yeah.
and now it's up to them to go on the adventure and see where it leads.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe this deep dive will spark a newfound passion for exploring alternative therapies.
Right.
Or even a career in healthcare research. The possibilities are endless.
I love that it's all about igniting that spark of curiosity and empowering people to take an active role in shaping their own health journey.
And speaking of empowering people, I think it's worth highlighting the role of companies like Orium's fit in this evolving landscape of health and wellness.
Absolutely. They're not just selling products, they're fostering a community of learning and encouraging people to make informed choices about their health.
Their commitment to research education and transparency is truly commendable. It's refreshing to see a company that goes beyond simply marketing its products and actually invests in empowering its customers.
Well said. And on that note, I think it's time for us to wrap up this deep dive.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from the basics of electrical stimulation to the latest research on its potential benefits for managing rheumatoid arthritis.
We've explored the different types of ES and 10NS, delved into the nuances of the research, and hopefully inspired our listener to take an active role in their own health journey.
So as we say goodbye for now, we want to leave you with a final thought to ponder.
Right.
In a world where chronic conditions like RA are becoming increasingly prevalent, is it time to reimagine our approach to managing these conditions?
Could embracing new and sometimes unconventional therapies like electrical stimulation hold the key to unlocking a better quality of life for those struggling with chronic pain and disability?
It's a question worth exploring, discussing with your healthcare provider, and ultimately answering for yourself.
And remember, the journey to better health is a continuous process of learning, exploring, and discovering what works best for you.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive adventure. We'll see you next time.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe this deep dive will spark a newfound passion for exploring alternative therapies or even a career in healthcare research. The possibilities are endless.
I love that. It's all about igniting that spark of curiosity and empowering people to take an active role in shaping their own health journey.
And speaking of empowering people, I think it's worth highlighting the role of companies like Orium's fit in this evolving landscape of health and wellness.
Absolutely. They're not just selling products, they're fostering a community of learning and encouraging people to make informed choices about their health.
Their commitment to research, education, and transparency is truly commendable. It's refreshing to see a company that goes beyond simply marketing its products and actually invests in empowering its customers.
Well said. And on that note, I think it's time for us to wrap up this deep dive.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from the basics of electrical stimulation to the latest research on its potential benefits for managing rheumatoid arthritis.
We've explored the different types of ES and 10NS, delved into the nuances of the research, and hopefully inspired our listener to take an active role in their own health journey.
So as we say goodbye for now, we want to leave you with a final thought to ponder. In a world where chronic conditions like RA are becoming increasingly prevalent, is it time to reimagine our approach to managing these conditions?
Could embracing new and sometimes unconventional therapies like electrical stimulation hold the key to unlocking a better quality of life for those struggling with chronic pain and disability?
It's a question worth exploring, discussing with your healthcare provider, and ultimately answering for yourself.
And remember, the journey to better health is a continuous process of learning, exploring, and discovering what works best for you.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive adventure. We'll see you next time.